现在时间凌晨的3:19，太半夜了吧？本来想直接去睡觉的，但又觉得太可惜了，今天没玩到太可惜了。好，就开始吧。我们就直接走主线，直接走主线。等我一下哦。我的摇杆再重新连接一下。哦，有调好了，恢复了。来看看我们主线去哪里。虽然说要解主线，但我还是很好奇。我们去找帕尼看看。哦，帕比，怎么了？为什么要突然离开了？追踪最近的地方在这里。
Oh, good, you're safe.
很冷哦。那很冷，你为什么要在这边等我？为什么不在学校里面谈就好了
？There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget,
Oh, no.
long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by lizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
所以要半夜，应该说要在夜晚的时候才能找到。
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
所以现在，好吧，他还没有想到计划。那我们先去找我们的基友塞巴斯。哇，一个比一个远啊！你怎么会在那边？哇！那我就跳这里了。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
对了，看到那个商店，我就想到我的装备栏已经炸满到差不多了。我先去鉴定几个装，然后再把装卖掉。有 dig， 这个对小骑兽们。还有一个在哪里？还有一个嘞，迷踪鸟，这边。哦 ，OK。好，接着去找我们的马。不要玩了，快点！看，开玩具的时机错了。他，笑死！再养一只吧。1、2、3，还有一只呢，在那边。
Revelio.
我都忘记还有你了呢。哎，不是，青蛙是在另一边哦。
Revelio. Revelio.
好了，玩够了没？玩够了。好。接着是我们高翼那边，还有一只青蛙。这次我学乖了，先刷，先梳毛。鹰马羽毛。哎，这是什么？你在玩什么东西？哇，好可爱哦！啊，很舒服哦。这给你们玩球球。把自己的装备穿上去。这个我套用什么？增加所有伤害咒语。6160，不用，继续用这个。这有到80页。这是等级太高了吧？86，哇哦！围巾，用看看这个好了，换个造型。但我一直很喜欢这个。先这样吧。不行，快快，换回来的。好多了。OK。去找我们塞巴斯吧，先不要急。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I wonder who lives here.
买个妆。
Thank you for all that you've done for us.
不会。哎，你不能卖东西哦。我以为你可以卖东西哦。好吧，那好像只能来这里了。条条大路通火米啊！
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you.
回声终极魔药，都买。雷娘，
A wise decision. Thank you.
都买，这个一定要买。
A wise decision. Thank you.
我可真挥霍啊！
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
突然想起来，我有几个船点，他们有需要那个解药，需要魔药。我想看看，需要世界地图，这边好像有一个，是你吗？
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambush me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maximum potion. That would do it.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
不会。接着是另外一个，那个阿姨，阿姨的位置在哪里啊？这一边吗？是你吗？ 等遇到了再给他吧。我们先去找，好几分钟前就说要去找塞巴斯了。
What are you up to now?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
要晚上见面了。
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Okay. After me.
Silent That's a grave.
好像还挺远的。
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Any who oppose Ramrock will be eliminated.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once
again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose? I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
这是哪里啊？看你娘有蜘蛛。
We're making quick progress.
Hmm. 做得不错啊。
For better or for worse, we're in.
Quietly now.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit.
There's no Dallas.
All around.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio.
该走哪里呢？
Confringo.
我傻眼。傻眼。
Confringo.
Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Revelio.
We must remain unseen.
Ready to fight?
Levioso.
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. You are postponing me.
You don't believe you could do this, do you?
I will wait. Why don't you come up here and fight me?
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Confringo.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Any idea?
Revelio.
应该不能直接上去。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
上得来吗？好吧，你会顺利，总不早说。
Incendio.
我傻眼哎！救你们吧！
Confringo.
好啊。
Confringo.
Oh靠哟！
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
不愧是我兄弟啊！
Incendio.
又要打一波了。
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
啊，你怎么不早点变？
Revelio.
巧。
Confringo.
这边是水，
That bridge has seen better days.
我知道。
Revelio.
对啊，一看就知道有东西。凯尔特披风。
Confringo.
看你，
Incendio.
Mend the bridge to get across the chasm.
哥哥，我知道，我只是想先拿东西而已。
Reparo.
Oh, 哎呦，烦嘞！
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
哎，你真的跟我一样怕蜘蛛哎，我们真的是兄弟。阿晴，我现在中毒了，要怎么解
Incendio, Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Confringo. Lumos.
Nice.
Lumos.
Lumos. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
We've still not seen...
Incendio. I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
Revelio. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Who is it?
I won't rest.
What?
Think you're clever?
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Bombarda. Incendio. Fringo. Imperial. We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Confringo. Glacier. Defender. Fringo. Incendio. Imperial. Levioso. Expelliarmus. December. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Glacier. Repulsor.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
笑死。
Now,
有现实。
have a look around in peace.
这边
Incendio.
这边还有个箱子，要爬到那边。
A room.
Accio.
Where's the cabin door?
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
附近还有东西哦。
Confringo. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
Ah, 走吧。
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery. Revelio.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Ah, 这个地穴真的是好有用啊，真神奇。
Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
你怎么认出来的？会不会就是你家那里？
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, But not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten, Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
被骂了。现在要干嘛呢？
I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
稍等吧。
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
嗯，走吧。今天就推一推主线。好，主线还没出来，然后去鉴定一下我的妆好了。
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Oh, 太帅了吧！
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Yeah. Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
所谓死轴做诡异。
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils if you want it. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world. Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children!
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
不是，这边校长怎么那么逗
？You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
越来越像。
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
不好意思，我突然想，对。
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and Booba-Tuba pus. Moustache paste.
好逗，好逗，怎么这么逗？
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
我会笑死。
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
My friends and I
hope it's not about anything I've been
sunset from the Quidditch pitch.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I will never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
Well, certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
他想我刚讲什么？我没有，我玩太快了。快跑哦！快跑哦！
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
没错，我要先收集这个。然后再去白天。然后再去校长办公室。哪个较劲啊？这个吗？
Said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
哇，好长好长的楼梯啊！你的办公室这么远？
Aloha Mora.
Okay.
Revelio.
.就这样。啊，好晕，好晕。没办法开。
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Revelio.
Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. Toujours pure. Toujours pure.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Aloha Mora.
哇，只能等到等级3才可以解锁上去了。
Revelio.
10分内貌。
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
投河校长的。这傻笑。
That must be the pedestal. Where am I?
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
这也太酷了吧！这也太酷了吧！靠，我好喜欢哦。
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead.
说哪里？好可怕！
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
口也太多了吧！我该怎么办
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
看准时机点。 不是，你没有往后走吗？不要等我出发了才那个。
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Hey, 你可以动一下吗？
Nothing this way, more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Close tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
吓爆！
Now's my chance. That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible.
好憋，好紧张。
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Revelio.
我一定是哪里弄错了。
Descendo. Bombarder. Revelio.
Bombarder.
没成功也再一次。好吧。
Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Depulso. Defender. Descender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender.
我以为我要跟那个大死神打欸。那个死神就是那个教授吧？乱猜的。
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead. She's gone. Neve's dead. I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young. Dear, sweet Neve. Dead.
Let us always honor her memory. Neve! What?
We won't be the same without her. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable,
wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
哦，我觉得太极端了，太极端了。
Revelio。
他做法太极端了。
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
你太过分了吧！各位，我们今天就先玩到这边吧。基友找我了，教授怎么了吗？我们先来看一下教授有什么事要找我。在哪里？ 我们明天再见喽。在等待他们的途中，明天我们就先去找我的基友。然后把这件事给解决吧。先这样，各位晚安 ，Goodbye。